Okay, so based on the reports, you pled guilty to 15 felonies, including 5 counts of misuse of a social security number, 4 counts of bank fraud, 3 counts of making false statements to the IRS, and 3 counts of wire fraud. The plea states that you used more than $140,000 in pandemic disaster loans to fund your lifestyle, submitted $139,000 in fake medical bills, underreported her earnings, and evaded paying nearly $30,000 in taxes. So that's what you pled guilty for. Talk to me about how all that came about, because that's really serious.
So let me figure out how to say this in the best way and to be honest with you. So in 2017, in January of 2017, my dad came to me and my sister and told us he was dying. He had idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. My dad is who raised me. He was the closest thing that I had to a mother and a father. And that year was very difficult for me. Back forward to all of that, I used to have a very, and no one even knows this besides like my family and friends. I used to have a very, very bad gambling problem. Horrible. Like when you think about people and think about people being on drugs or people being, being alcoholics, I don't think there's anything worse than gambling. Because you have this thing where you think that you can constantly make this money, or you think you could take this money and make it into this and make it into this and make it into this and make it into this. I had a gambling problem that was so bad that I don't even understand how no one knew, if it makes any sense. Lorenzo had stopped working around that time. We almost lost our house.
Because of your gambling addiction?
Because of gambling. It was bad. It was very, 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 very bad. It was horrible.
Were you spending money out of the joint account, or the money he would?
I was spending money from his money. I was making money, spending my money. I had a problem.
Okay.
And in 2016, I banned myself off the casino in Missouri, because we have like 6 casinos. And I didn't gamble for like a year. And then I went and I would start going to Illinois to gamble because it was right across the water. And I did that for like a year. And then I banned myself off. And since 2017, I can tell you that I've gambled maybe 3 times. Like I gamble once a year in Vegas or something. And that's it. It was really an addiction that I literally had to wing myself from. And on top of having my lifestyle and, just everything that I was used to doing, and having this addiction was horrible. I remember being just at Christmas one year and losing almost $50,000 like in 2 days. It was horrible. So that addiction had a lot of domino effects to things that would occur. My father was dying. My sister was still in college. I was helping him with her tuition. My dad ended up going to the hospital in May. He was in the hospital for 3 months. He died July of 2017. And then during these times of him passing, he left me and my sister insurance money. And I took the insurance money and I was like, okay, I'm going to do right by this, because I wasn't gambling, so that didn't matter. And I was like, hey, I want to get some kind of, I didn't have good credit. I was like 25, 26. And I was like, I remember meeting somebody who did credit, and she was like, oh, I can get you instant credit instantly. I'm like, how can you do that? Like good credit. She was like, you could just get a CPN. And everybody we probably knows have known someone that's had a CPN at some point.
What's a CPN?
It's, I don't even know what the proper terminology for it is, but it's like they give you a social security number and that you build the social security number up. So when people see this misuse of a social security number, they think I went and stole people's social security numbers or something. That wasn't the case. I bought a CPN from a credit lady, and I don't know if it was somebody's actual social security number or if it was something they created. I don't know, but that's where that came from.
To catch my exclusive interview, tune in tomorrow at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern on my YouTube channel.